Now let's get you the other big story of the day, especially when we are tracking the liquor gate in the national capital. This is a face-off that seems to be intensifying between the Aam Admi Party and the BJP.
And what's really got the Aam Admi Party at the receiving end of more criticism this time round, it's actually come from one-time mentor, Mr. Anna Hazare, who's spoken out against the Delhi Chief Minister, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. Remember that both Mr. Anna Hazare and Mr. Kejriwal were part of the India Against Corruption campaign, but Mr. Anna Hazare has now said that Kejriwal, as a consequence of what's actually transpired with the allegations pertaining to the excise policy, is intoxicated with power. He also pulled up Mr. Kejriwal for not having brought a strong enough Lokpal Bill in the national capital in Delhi.
पॉलिसी एक गलत बनाई जिसमें महलों को तकलीफ होगा, समाज में प्रदूषण बढ़ेगा और हमारी युवा शक्ति जो राष्ट्र शक्ति है वो युवा शक्ति बर्बाद हो जाएगी। इसलिए मैंने उसको लिखा नहीं, नीति बनाए वो गलत बनाए ना, वो गलत बनाए इसलिए तो मैंने लेटर लिखा कि ऐसी नीति बनाना ठीक नहीं। जो नीति सिर्फ 70 पैसा सिखाती है।
Now, the kind of comments that have been coming in where Kejriwal and his team were quick to counter the anti-corruption crusaders' charges and has claimed that it is the BJP which is actually firing from off Anna's shoulder, because the CBI apparently has failed to actually nail any evidence against Kejriwal's deputy Manish Sisodia and the latest leg of investigation that was carried out yesterday when his bank lockers were opened up by the CBI team.
अब इन्होंने शराब नीति में घोटाला हो गया, अब सीबीआई ने कह दिया कोई घोटाला नहीं हुआ, जनता इनकी बात नहीं मान रही। अभी अन्ना हजारे जी के कंधे पे बंदूक रख के चला रहे हैं, तो ये तो ऐसे करते ही रहते हैं, राजनीति है। मेरा अपना ये मानना है कि अब सीबीआई की जांच हो गई है, कुछ भी नहीं निकला, अब इसके ऊपर राजनीति नहीं होनी चाहिए, नंबर 1। नंबर 2, जो दिल्ली के अंदर 20-20 करोड़ रुपए दे के ये एमएलए खरीदना चाहते थे, उसकी जांच होनी चाहिए।
देखिए, बीजेपी की झूठ का अब कोई यकीन नहीं कर रहा। बीजेपी ने इतना झूठ बोला कि अब कोई यकीन नहीं कर रहा है, तब उनको अब अन्ना के सहारा लेना पड़ गया। बीजेपी अन्ना के कंधे पे बंदूक रख के चला रही है, लेकिन सच्चाई सबको पता है।
लेकिन आप भी कह रहे हैं कि अन्ना भी अब बीजेपी की भाषा बोल रही है, आप कह रहे हैं।
मैंने अपनी बात रख दी आपको।
आप कोई बात अगर नहीं कह पा रहे तो किसी और का सहारा लेते हैं। भाजपा भी वही कर रही है, अपना झूठ बुलवाने के लिए। अपना झूठ वो बोल नहीं पाए, चिपका नहीं पाए, तो अपना झूठ चिपकाने के लिए वो अन्ना जी से वो झूठ बुलवा रहे हैं, अन्ना जी के कंधों का सहारा ले रहे हैं। ये एक बार फिर से भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो क्रेडिबिलिटी लॉस्ट हुआ है ना, ये उसी का प्रमाण है।
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के झूठ का पर्दाफाश हो चुका है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की इन बातों का विश्वास नहीं कर रहा। दिल्ली के लोग, देश के लोग इनके चाल चली चेहरे को जानते हैं, इसलिए इनको अब अन्ना जी का सहारा लेना पड़ रहा है। बाकी और हम तो कह रहे हैं कि आज हम तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी से पूछ रहे हैं कि आप जांच कराएं, जांच की बात करें ना, जांच पे बात करते हैं, आप जांच कराइए।
Well, Aishwarya joins us on the broadcast for more on this. Aishwarya, this is something that comes as an embarrassment for the AAP. However, it must also be said that Mr. Hazare has fallen out with Kejriwal for quite some time now and has been repeatedly criticizing him ever since he became the Chief Minister of Delhi over the several policies that have been introduced in Delhi by the government that Mr. Kejriwal leads, which Mr. Hazare believes has strayed from the ideals that both he and Kejriwal had stood for when they were part of the ISC campaign.
Well, that's right, and the fact is that this is the first time that Anna Hazare has written to Arvind Kejriwal after he became the Chief Minister of Delhi, and in this two-page letter to Anna Hazare, to Arvind Kejriwal by Anna Hazare, he had made some scathing attack on Kejriwal, saying that the party who had come out of the political movement which was against anti-corruption, this does not befit such a political party, and he also called Arvind Kejriwal that he is drawn into intoxication of power and the liquor policy that has brought by Arvind Kejriwal and his government is against what he has written back in his book in Swaraj, where Anna Hazare also has written two pages on that particular book, in which Arvind Kejriwal clearly stated that the liquor policies in the country is against the development and against the people of this country. And Anna Hazare, in this two-page letter has called Arvind Kejriwal to remember those that particular book that he had written earlier. Remember, Arvind Kejriwal on the other side has claimed that CBI has given clean chit to Manish Sisodiya in the liquor policy scam, and it is BJP who is using Anna Hazare and firing from.
When it comes to the reminders that Anna Hazare has been sending across to his one student and disciple Arvind Kejriwal, who seemingly has forgotten all of the promises that he himself made in the book that was written as Swaraj. Please stay on with us, Aishwarya. Let's talk about the BJP now, because the BJP in a way is welcoming Anna Hazare's assessment and his statement. Even when the BJP went completely for Kejriwal's jugular, it is now being said that people like Kejriwal promise Swaraj but end up giving up Aparadh Raj to the people of Delhi.
मुझे नहीं लगता है कि अन्ना हजारे की बात मानने वाले हैं अरविंद केजरीवाल, क्योंकि अरविंद केजरीवाल ने सपना तो स्वराज का दिखाया था, लेकिन पहुंच गए अपराध राज पे, शराब राज पे। और जिस पीड़ा में अन्ना हजारे साहब ने आज बात करी है, मैं समझता हूं अन्ना हजारे जैसे व्यक्ति का बोलना अरविंद केजरीवाल उनके गैंग का एक बड़ा पर्दाफाश है। लेकिन हम यही तो कह रहे हैं कि आम आदमी पार्टी के भ्रष्टाचार की भूख इतनी बढ़ गई है कि वो अब किसी अन्ना हजारे को पहचानेंगे नहीं।
Now, Aishwarya, coming back to you, there's been a recurring trend in the national capital over the last few days where the BJP has been repeatedly holding protests in different parts of the city to highlight what they believe is Manish Sisodiya's role in the excise policy scam. What do they have planned today and in the days ahead as well? Because this is a campaign that they've been continuing for quite some time now.
Well, BJP has been attacking Aam Admi Party, and the BJP in a latest comment also stated that Daddy people asked Pathshala from Arvind Kejriwal, but Arvind Kejriwal provided them Madhushala. On the other side, what we are witnessing in the Legislative Assembly in the national capital as well, outside the assembly, there were several protests that were conducted by the BJP MLAs yesterday as well. They were sitting outside and did a dharna against Arvind Kejriwal. Today, at around 9:30, 4 of the members of Parliament of the Bharatiya Janata Party from Delhi, including Manoj Tiwari, Parvesh Verma, Hansraj Hans and Ramesh Bidudi, will be doing a press conference in which they will be, of course, attacking the Aam Admi Party and showing the letter of Anna Hazare, which Arvind Kejriwal used to call him a guru. And also there are several other
will be actually also be having Anna Hazare's movement along with them. This is how times really change in the last 10 years when the India Against Corruption movement seemingly has now gone against the very same anti-corruption crusader Arvind Kejriwal. For the moment, thank you very much, Aishwarya. Let's quickly shift